place in a mess. Cheddar doesn't know that he's a pest. Cheddar's only trying to do his best. Cheddar! What's the matter with you?
Yes, it's 6 a.m. and time for the Early Riser Show. And it's cheerful, old, happy, wide-awake chatter saying it's good to be up in the morning, right? And boy, these early hours are just wonderful. Because let me tell you, friends, the early hour really makes you feel, it makes you, let me tell you, friends, it makes you feel sleepy, that's what it does. But anyway, it's time for some wonderful music, and our engineer, he's going to... Say, come to think of it, how come our engineer isn't playing some music? He's not like us early risers, friends. He's probably fallen asleep. Hello, Mr. Engineer. He's not even there. That's a fine how do you do. He didn't even make it this morning. Well, don't worry, early risers. We're going to have a lot of music because I'm going to take care of it. That's right. I'm going to pick out the records and I'm going to play them for you and everything. We're not going to let old sleepy engineer stop us. Here's a wonderful toe tapper, Brahms' Lullaby, Cha-Cha-Cha. Now, let's see, how do you put this record on the machine? I've seen him do it 100 times. Well, he just puts the platter there, that's right. And then you pick up the old arm. There. Cha-cha-cha. 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 Yes, well, the time in 32 seconds, 6:15, and the temperature on this wintry morning, 74 degrees. That's if you got a heater. Otherwise, it's 15 below. And now, friends, our guest star, introducing to you Debutante. Debbie, it's good to have you with us. Doesn't it feel good to be up at 6 a.m.? It doesn't, but you got a record for us. Well, a 78. Boy, that's a pretty old-fashioned type record. Oh, you got an old-fashioned type rock and roll song. Well, I didn't know they had an old-fashioned type rock and roll song. Well, all right, this sounds pretty good. We'll give it a listen.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows the great...
Well, friends, it was a nice record. You're going to be hearing a lot of that record, but not around here. Boy, that's a pretty long playing crash. Time, 6:20. Now it's time to tell you folks about our wonderful sponsor, Wide Awake Pills. Yes, friends, I want you to know that I have been using, old Happy Chatter's been using Wide Awake Pills for the last 2 weeks, and they really work. I haven't slept for 14 days, not a wink. And while you people have been sleeping your lives away, I haven't been missing a thing. Incidentally, I won't be here for the next few days. I'm going to the hospital for a checkup. I have been pretty tired and run down. Well, now it's time for a little special jingle. And oh, that's right, the engineer isn't here. I'll have to thread up this tape machine myself. Now, let's see. How does he thread up this tape machine? Well, he takes the tape. That's right. And I know he uses the tape somehow. And he pulls the tape down, so you got plenty of room to thread it up. And that reel has something to do with it. There, I think that's it. I think we're all set now. Yeah, that tape's all threaded up. And now where's the control board? Oh, yes, here's the control board. That's right. Now, let me see here. Boy, it's even hard to get up this early in the morning. Let me get up here. And now we're going to hear, we're not hearing a thing. It must need an adjustment. That's right. He puts the tape through these thermoblades. That's what he does, and all these thingamabobs. That's what that engineer does. There. Now we're getting someplace. Now, friends, now you of the radio audience are really going to hear something. There, let's see. I just throw this switch, and here we go.
This is Wellesley Holbrook to Johannesburg. Can you hear me?
I don't want Johannesburg. I better try this switch.
John.
Marcia.
John?
Marcia?
That's a beautiful program, but it's the wrong station. I better try this one. Enough of our recorded music. Now we come to our best part of the show, our telephone quiz, where you call me and ask questions. We have somebody on the line to ask a question. Yes, sir. What's your question? How long I'm going to be working at this station? Oh, a long, long time. That's the wrong answer because you're the station manager and I'm fired. Well, that's the best news I've heard today. Yes, I'm tired of getting up at this ridiculous hour of 6 a.m. You idiots can keep getting up, but old Chatter's going to sleep. That's why I'm going to sleep for a change. Yeah.
Chatter's got the whole place in a mess. Chatter doesn't know that he's a pest. Chatter's only trying to do his best. Chatter! What's the matter with you? Chatter's got some trouble on his brain. Chatter's going to drive us all insane. Chatter, we really hate to complain.